All right, what's up? What is up? Let me just mute myself here. Oh, I'm muted. So fantastic, fantastic. Get rid of that clock so we can start this thing. Matas, welcome. Hey, 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 good to see you again. It's very nice to see you again as well, my friend. Hope we'll get a few more people inside the live stream today. If not, then we'll just hang out, you and me, Matas, and that's fine by me. Because if there is one person listening and watching, that's enough for me to do this thing. So, just finished up my coffee here. So how's your weekend been, Matas? Did anything fun? Did you do anything fun? Or did you just study and chase your dreams? I think we're gonna start on the Euro USD. So basically, I'm just gonna go rather quickly over the bigger overview of the markets, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on what I will be expecting this coming week. So start on the Euro USD. And of course, I have my dog here with me, and she can hear another dog barking outside, so she wants to go bark as well. It's just how it is. Yeah, if you guys can see here just below the main panel here, or the main screen, I have this thing set up with my pips this year, number of trades, wins and losses. Absolutely great. Improving knowledge on Saturday and little journey with friends today. Back right now. I'm preparing for Monday. How about you? I have had a relaxing weekend. I did do a small fuck up this Friday on trading wise. That is. So I told you guys last week that I did not want to hold my positions over the weekend. Of course, I fucked that up. So I am currently holding 2 trades over the weekend, and I will tell you the reason why. As I've put in that description here below, I am a semi-professional handball player, and the season just finished, and everyone was meeting on Friday at the coach's house, having a good time, going to the hot tub, stuff like that. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna close the positions. I wanted to hold the positions until the end of the market, just if something were to happen. But of course, I went to this gathering, and I am. Let's just tell the truth. I forgot to close out the positions. So hopefully we won't get any fuck ups. There were. We check out the news thing here. There were some on the Chinese Chinese manufacturing PME. So I'm hoping I don't have anything on the yen pairs. So I have a trade on the Aussie CAD and the New Zealand dollar. So I'm hoping that this won't have much of an effect on the trades. And I have to refresh this. Super annoying. We can start off by checking out the trades I have on. This white screen gives me so much grief. So the first trade I had on is the New Zealand dollar, and I am short. Looks something like that. I have my stops above these highs right here, and as you can see, we have this wedge pattern here, and I decided to take the trade based off the pressure that we are seeing here from this level. We have these big wicks coming up, bump, 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 trying to push through. So I expect this to happen. Well, if the market, obviously the market has broken above here, higher, higher, higher close. So if we were to pull back, we have the 38 in here. If this was a pullback, 38 and the 618 right here. So I mean, you could shoot for targets a little lower, around this area, maybe even the 618, but I took this trade. Oops, damn it. Check out the 1 hour. See it better here. Here you can see the struggle. Boom, 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 forming this channel right here. And I am hoping for a break of this channel. Maybe doing something like this, for example. That could also be possible. So we'll wait and see. We could obviously, of course, push higher. Then the next level I will be looking at is the highs, these highs right here on the New Zealand dollar. So that's what I have on right now. I have also the Aussie CAD long, based off the same thing, this struggle right here. Got my stops below the lows, made the risk to reward work, and this is how it looks. Like I said on Friday, I would not be shocked if this thing breaks here to the downside. Most likely. I mean, I'm not gonna say most likely, but I would not be shocked. But we do continue to hold this right here. It's still holding. So yeah, we'll see. We'll wait and see what happens on the Aussie CAD. I mean, I'm not gonna. As you can see, we're getting pretty close to our stops right here. So I'm just hoping if the market's gonna open a little lower, it's gonna open at my stops here, not below the stops. I would be okay with the market opening below or at my stops here. That would be just fine. I don't care. I don't care. You see that we have this flag pattern here. But let's check out the euro dollar. And Matas, if you have any questions or if you want me to take a look at anything you are watching, just let me know. So on the euro dollar, you can check out the 4 hour. We're coming up into this. We are at this level right here. As you can see, take a look. Make notice of the pressure right here. The candles. All the pressure going on. You don't have to know all the candlestick patterns and stuff like that. I don't really know that much about candlestick patterns. I mean, I know the most common one, and and stuff like that. I don't trade them based off candlestick patterns, but I really do pay attention to the pressure and the wicks. That's what I do personally. So, but I'm not saying, of course, I'm not saying that candlestick patterns are bad or do not work. I just personally don't use them that much. So this is the first level I'll be taking a look at. Someone's coming. I don't know if you can hear my dog there growling. These dogs. But anyway, this is the first level I'll be taking a look at. We'll take a look at that on the 1 hour in a minute. But again, this guy right here, which this line I drew in, I don't know how many weeks ago or how many days ago. I'm gonna take off my sweater here. It's kind of hot. But we are coming back. I think I drew this one. Yeah, I know why I drew this one. We were thinking about a pattern right here, I believe. We had a bat pattern right here, and we were drawing this thing on right here. Then the market obviously came down and put this big drop. Clean this up here a bit. I think there was something else. And this is the nice thing when you're drawing stuff on your chart and not erasing them. I know that the chart can get a little clustery. No, here's what we're drawing. This is the pattern. This was on the daily, the bigger bat pattern right here. And as you can see, we did just almost kiss the 886. But yeah, we're coming back into that area where the market found. No, we're above that area. But take a look at this yellow line as well. I'm watching the Euro USD 4-hour short spinning top candle right on the resistance plus RSI, extremely overbought. Any thoughts from you about it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like I said, this is the first the resistance right here, as you can clearly see, but the yellow line above as well. So on the 1 hour, I think I will be taking a trade on the Euro USD when the market opens. As you said, the market just went extremely overbought. We're putting in this double top here. Putting up this double top. We don't get the RSI divergence though. We cleared 38, so I think that this is a good opportunity to go short. I think I'll be shorting this pitch when the market opens. My only concern is this yellow line, or the tops of the highs we just saw. But obviously this right here, a good area as well. So I do like this one. I think I'm gonna get rid of this huge box here. Wait, let me check out the daily, see why I drew this in. Don't really remember when I draw stuff in. And here you can see why the yellow line is where it is. We have some boom, just not quite make it here, boom, same here, boom, boom, and we just miss it right here. And like I said, the market could easily push just high, it's a little bit higher, and get to this yellow line level. I don't really see why This, yeah, okay, I'm just drawing in the whole thing right here. Okay, this box is pretty, it's annoying, so I'm gonna just leave the yellow line in there. But yeah, this is a good, you can see the pressure even on the daily right here. Bum, 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 bum. Then we drop, then come up, drop, come up, right back into that area. We have that double top. So we can, I will be placing my stops above these highs right here. So a little more risk, but the ATR on the euro dollar is pretty good. It's 15, right? 17. So 17 above these highs right here. So let's say 20, 37, 37, and okay, so 37 gives us the yellow line. I think I'll give it just a bit more room. I think I'll give it just a bit more room. So let's say 34, 44, 53, 50, let's say 55. Something like this. We still get better than 1-to-1 on the risk to reward if we're shooting for, I think I'll be shooting for the lows right here. With the possibility of the market going even lower. But Matas, just because you are a student of the beginner to pro, do you see why I want to put the stops above these highs? And when I see that the ATR is on at the level at the yellow line, I want to go just above that. So I'm kind of clearing myself from the market. If the market is gonna push, do one last final push here, right, and then get sucked back up, I believe this will contain us. We have enough room here for the market to do one more push and then get sucked back down, right? So that's why I want to go above these highs, and I want to go just above the yellow line. I mean, you could make it work if your trading plan states the double top. I mean, you could go just above the double top, so 31, something like this. I mean, you get almost a 2-to-1. Previous structure, it's clear, yeah. So I think I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna short this bitch when the market opens, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. We can maybe check out the, let's check out the news for tomorrow. So at 2 p.m. my time. No, yeah, my time. ECB President Draghi speaks. This fucking news. As head of the ECB, which controls short-term interest rates, he has more influence over the euro's value than any other person. Traders. Sorry about that. That's the phone. I'm gonna mute this for a minute. I'm gonna take the call. Sorry. Just a minute. I'm muting now. Right, that was the ball and chain. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so this guy has more influence over the euro's value than any other person. Traders scrutinize his public engagements as they were often used to drop subtle clues regarding future monetary policy. So we will have to we'll have to keep this thing in mind tomorrow. ISM manufacturing PME, it's the leading indicator of economic health business. All right, so these two suckers are going to be coming out at the same time. Expected worse from the dollar. So we are in team. Oops, we are in team dollar tomorrow. We want the euro to drop. So, but we'll see what the Asia session does for us. And yes, the yellow line makes sense. Without it, I would put my stop above previous highs. Voices inside saying that price will collapse right away after opening. Yeah, be careful listening to those voices inside though. You don't want to go too far in listening to what you're feeling. That can be a dangerous game. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome just to put everything on the line just for a short, just to make extreme amount of money? That's what my voices are telling me. Just go all in, just make the big score. These fucking voices. But we have to ignore them. Yep, can't lie a few times. Those always worked really well. Yeah, but that's the problem. When I'm doing these analysis thingies, I often draw things on my chart. For example, I think I draw the pound. Yeah, I didn't get involved with this trade right here, but I drew this thing in here, and look, I'm being right. We're halfway there. So I often draw stuff into the charts even though I'm not involved. Is there anything else? Because I don't see the opportunity or something like that. So this is actually a trade we did get involved just on Friday. Got a long right here, boom. Got our targets off right here. That was a good trade. That was on Friday's live room. I took this trade live, so nice to be right. Yeah, but like I said, I often draw things onto the chart without being in the trade. And then you see that you're right and you're like, fucking A. But yeah, on the Euro USD, I think I'll be shorting that when the market opens. Pound. Same thing on the pound. This line here, I know, and I remember when I drew it in. The same thing as the yellow line on the Euro. This is a strong support resistance on the higher time frame. I think it's the daily. Right here. Yeah, this is why this thing right here. This is the previous highest point right here. We're right at the point, and on the daily, as you can see right here, let me erase that. The daily is screaming at us, go fucking short. Sorry about my language. So we have this pin bar candle right here. We're at this point, we tried to push through, got rejected, and most likely, this is another scenario. Just put it all in there. We're all in. Most likely something like this is going to happen if we are going to continue up, because we've broken these few structure points these previous structure points, this one, this one, this one, this one. So if we are going to continue up, I think we're at least going to get a pullback to around here. As you can see, we're inside this. The 38 just hits the structure points right here. Boom, boom, boom. At least at the 38 or the 50. Or you can see that this green line here almost comes up into the 618. So if I were a trader on the daily charts, I would go short right here. Let's check out the 4 hour. See if we get like a double. No. I mean, the opportunity to go short isn't there. It's too high because the market is here. We would have to put the stops above these highs right here, and it's just too risky. I wouldn't want to put the stops anywhere else. I mean, if the market comes up to this level right here once more, we could short it there. Place our stops above this. I do want to make the risk to reward work as well. I'm not gonna short it just because. Even though I know this is a good opportunity for a short. So let's check out the dollar yen. What a fantastic drop here. Could you imagine if you were like describing the market as a TV commentator, or it's like a sports commentator? What a drop we get here on the dollar yen. What a drop. Broken this and this structure point. You've even broken this, the lowest one. So what I expect from the dollar yen is that the dollar yen is gonna put in a pullback. See that the 38 is just above, so above my box here. This would not be a stupid place to go short, or if you're going to go long, to take profits from. But let's see something else. I want to see something. So I'm going to take these lines here. I'm going to, you can see your structure right there. Let's see where we're at on the 4 hour. Not much looking left here on the 4 hour. Sometimes this gets ridiculous how much I draw onto the chart. I gotta clean this up. Oops. These lines here. Super annoying. I get it, we have structure, man. Relax. Let's see on the higher times, on the daily, where we're at. Okay, so I think we can go a bit lower before, if we're thinking about taking a long on the dollar yen. I think this would be a better place to think about that. So let's make a box. Whoop. Somewhere in here. Something like this. Right? Then we can check back to the 1 hour. So we do have some ways to go before going inside or coming into that structure area we just drew on. So I mean, we could push. In the meantime, we could do something like this, either right back into previous structure or right here in expectance of this to happen. Then we could maybe think about a long on this area, or a short around this area. So right now we're just in between. So we'll leave that alone. It's similar stuff on the pound dollar, pound yen, but we do in fact have this box right in here. So we've broken the line here. That doesn't really matter. I'm not feeling the pound yen. I want to see what happens. Just I'm gonna leave this one alone. I want to see what happens in the week. If the market decides to give us a little pullback, maybe in here we have previous right here, and then if we look left, some structure right here. So let's see what happens on the pound yen. Here's the euro yen trade we took on Friday, and this is I'm just gonna show you why, just for you to see why I took the trade. So we took the trade right here, I think. So basically it was just all about risk reward on this one. As you can see right here, here's the previous obvious point of structure. We got a nice risk to reward. What was it? Around 20 or 25 or something, I don't really remember. Something like this. And we shot for targets around here. So we got better than 1.5 to 1 on this one. So I took it, paid off, like it. So that's my reasoning for the trade on the euro yen. What happens next? I want to see a break of this before we think about going short. I want to see a break of this right here. We are currently at the break, so we're going to give the market a chance to open. So technically we have broken structure because we closed below. Pretty hard to see. You can see the red line is the price, and we're below. We are below the lowest point right here. So technically a low close. So we'll see what the market does. But probably we're gonna do something like this. Come back into this right here, around this area. We can look for short opportunities. But of course, as you know, the problem with taking a trade right here is, of course, we have to put our stops above the highs right here, and then we would get a pretty fucked up risk to reward unless we're shooting for bigger targets, for extended targets. So we'll see. New Zealand, we've covered that. Here's the wedge pattern. I am currently short, hoping that this bitch will drop. Like so, boom. Nice push to the upside. Coming into this channel thingy right here. And now I want you to break. But we can, of course, push higher, and then we'll be looking out for a short around this level right here. Let's see why I threw that box in there. Yeah, we had the butterfly here. So the New Zealand dollar has been pretty nice to us, and this is basically this is just you can see, as you can see the drawings in here. I'm just looking at structure. That's the most important thing. So I like to take trades based out of structure as well. And as you know, the advanced or improved patterns are mainly just a few sets of structure and support, structure, support, and resistance. So that's why I like them. Dollar CAD, let's check out dollar CAD. What's up with dollar CAD? What do you know? What do you know? I drew in a box and the box is correct. I am the almighty. Just kidding. We did have a, let's see. Please not be valid. Yay. I was just thinking if this were a cipher pattern, but it's not. And I was all on top of that, I might add. But as you can see right here, we come into previous structure, we boost up, and then we're beginning to come down again, like so. We have this, we have the wicks right here and right here, so take notice of them. Something like this could happen, right? If we get any lower, I want to see where we're at right here on the higher time frames. Can you imagine if you got short right here and just held it, refused to let go of the trade? Damn these lines and everything in here. That pattern, alright. Sometimes this is ridiculous. These lines are everywhere. This is for, when is this? This is in February, 2 months old. 3 months. Oops. Right. So I want to see where the red line goes. Okay, we have some structure right here. Okay, so if we're gonna go any lower, I'm gonna be watching out for this right here. I think we might get if this big ass move is gonna continue any longer, I think we could get a pullback. So I mean, this could be a pullback just right back in here to previous structure, and then continue on. Then I will be taking a look at this level right here for a pull back up into this. This could work. This could work. That pattern, buy. Flag formation, sell. It's so easy. It's so easy. I'm sorry about the cleanup here. I just want to get this a little bit more cleaned up. Like so. So yeah, that's the dollar CAD. I want to see I want to see the market go a little lower. I mean, we could try, of course, if this goes up here and goes back down, then we'll have a Gartley pattern. So we could try out for a long around this area as well. So we'll see, we'll see. The Aussie Cat, that's what we have on. Like I said before, I'm not going to be disappointed if this thing goes any lower, but if it does, if we break here and I want to see a clean break or a obvious break of this point right here, this point at least, I will be looking for a push back up into this level right here for a trend continuation, and then I could place my stops above these highs right here, so the market would have to push up into this level right here. That would be a pretty nice looking trade. That's all I have to say about that. The Aussie dollar, I have this bat here drawn in. I'm not too concerned with that. I might even just erase that, or at least we'll have to change the point. Sorry about that. At least we'll have to change the C point here. We can just draw it in again. So from here to the top, boom. This would be my bat pattern, like so. Boom, boom, boom. So we'll see what happens on that. Right now we are currently coming down into this level right here, which is an interesting level. I mean, we did get the push right here. This is acting as resistance right here. Support right here. We can see the big wick right here. So some influence around this area. If we can make the risk to reward work, we could shoot for a long somewhere in here. I would want to see the market shoot for the highs right here, somewhere in here, and go 18 below this point right here. So 16, what is it? 16, 26, 34, something like this. This would be a nice looking trade. So we'll see when the market, when and if the market drops in here. We could go search for a long. I think that's a decent possibility on the Aussie dollar. All right, so I've gone through my portfolio. Matas, do you have any pairs you want me to look at? You're in here by yourself, so I have to be patient with this live streaming thing. Nope, you actually looked already through some of my watching pairs. Everything's clear. All right, fantastic. So then I'll be back here tomorrow morning, I think, or maybe not. I don't really know. I don't really know. I think I'll have to go. Things that are on my schedule are go to the office and clean up. Just got my drum set back, so I'm gonna put that up in my office so I can. So now there are three things I do in the office. I look at the computer, I paint paintings, and I can drum on my drum set. So that's pretty cool. I'm shipping out a few paintings to like an auction, hoping to sell them. That could be cool. But yeah, I'll have to make a video of my office so show you guys the dungeon. The dungeon. It's pretty dungeony. So yeah. Alright guys, or alright Matas, thanks for being here. I'll think I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow morning, but I'll post it on the on Facebook or something if I'll be here. But certainly on Tuesday. So yeah, I'll see you there. See you in the next one.